Hello, somebodies.
We are the nobodies.
What are we doing here today?
Today we are here, unfortunately, to remember the great Ozzy Osbourne. May him rest in peace.
Today, the metal world lost an icon, and I think there is no better way to go about this than to honor his works throughout the years.
Yes, and Crazy Train was one of his best works.
So let's get right into this. I'm Son.
And I'm Father.
But that's how it goes. Millions of people living exposed. Maybe, yeah, it's not too late to live and forget to hate. Make the wounds that heal, driving me.
So, obviously, this has got to be some sort of live version, right?
It is so hard to believe that freaking Ozzy is gone, man. What the hell? So,
I've been like shook all day, and it feels weird because I feel like one of the only people of my generation who like appreciated Ozzy. You know, they listen to a lot of the people my age listen to the modern metal stars. I have a good couple of Ozzy songs I like.
Yeah. Well, Ozzy Osbourne, to me, started when I was 10 years old, and it goes back to Black Sabbath when my uncle told me you have to listen to this, and I am listening to freaking Iron Man like 150 times on an LP record. I just went like this. I kept putting it back. I am Iron Man. But you know what? I believe 100% that Randy Rhoads, the greatest guitarist of all time, was there with open arms when Ozzy came to him, because he died very, very, very long time ago in an airplane accident, and that hit Ozzy so hard. And I believe that them two together just freaking, they just hugged, and right now they are freaking playing Crazy Train. Live for God, man.
That's one hell of a tribute. I respect that. Freaking
yeah, man. They were waiting for this moment, and right now, freaking the whole heaveneth out there is freaking
rocking on, man.
Yeah, why Ozzy and Randy Rhoads just play some freaking Crazy Train for them.
I've listened to
Okay.
So he is obviously one of the greatest singers of all times. He started a new genre of heavy metal. And man, there are millions and millions and millions of people right now just with tears in their eyes, looking back on their life and like where was Ozzy in their life? Like, you know, with songs that they had written, whether that he has written or that they as the band. Um, you know, he was there for like some of teenagers' worst years, some of teenagers' best years, and he's just an icon that will never ever die, ever.
It's just so damn weird that he's gone. Like, you know, we saw him performing not even 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, with the one of the biggest concerts in the freaking world. You
In
know,
in all of history, one of the biggest concerts ever had.
yeah, like he played in his hometown. He had like every band around the world freaking, you know, play one of his songs. You know, they did a copy of one of his songs, and they all did the greatest freaking songs of all time. And you know, and then he played, and everyone cried. It was like he knew. I believe in his mind, he knew something, and he's like, if I don't get out there now, it's never gonna happen. And he did it, and man, did he go out with a freaking vengeance, man.
It's bittersweet, but I would like to assume that he probably felt some sort of. He was happy to put that closure on his career. Because everyone knows that, you know, at some point you won't be able to do what you love to do. It happens to all. It's gonna happen to everyone freaking sometime or another. He got to give himself closure in probably the best way possible.
Well, he did say, you know, that he was literally chair bound for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
And you could see in that concert, he just wanted to stand up one last time. But supposedly Sharon was telling all the bands, don't let him stand up because he will freaking break his spine and die on stage.
Yeah,
So,
Parkinson's is not a joke.
you know, so who's to say that, you know, no one knows the cause of death, and I'm not even going to claim that I know. But who's to say that he was like, fuck it, and he stood up and that was it? You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
we don't know.
It's something to think about. You know what?
But-
Ozzy's Ozzy.
But like you said, man, it's like he might have, you know, did it and then said, and then his body, his soul, his mind just said, you know what? That's what I needed.
Yeah, I got nothing left to do.
I got nothing left. It's time. And then, you know, like, but oh my God, it makes me want to cry. And knowing that he got to live his final dream.
It's a feeling. I don't know how to describe the feeling, but it's a feeling.
Sad.
I know that things are going wrong for me. You gotta listen to my words, mental wounds not healing, driving me insane. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train.
Man,
So rock and roll's about.
Damn, even
That's
this
it.
video was a freaking remembering of his own work.
right, exactly, dude. If you listen to a lot of his lyrics, like he talks about like death. You know what I mean? Like he was preparing for it like 50 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, which is pretty awesome. You know what I mean?
If someone can write songs about it as almost as frequently as he did, I feel like it's got to show some sense of comfort, right?
I guess, you know,
I wonder.
Alice in Chains was another band that did it all the time. You know, if you listen to every single Alice in Chains song, Man in a Box, freaking I Didn't Snuff the Rooster, like they all talk about him freaking, you know, he's already dead in every song. Like he knew.
Yeah, you're right.
You
You're
know,
right.
but this was a tribute to Randy Rhoads, and I know this he's talked about it in many interviews. Like this death of Randy Rhoads was probably the hardest thing for him to ever get over. And yeah, this was believe 1982, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm sure they're gonna tell me in the comments, you know, but I believe it was 1982. So
Mm-hmm.
good times.
Um, yeah, people in the comment section below, let us know what Ozzy memories you have. The next couple of videos on this channel are going to be dedicated to the man himself.
Absolutely.
So be there for that, you know, or not, it's your call. But still, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Tell us down in the comment section below how you felt about this song. Press the little bell next to the subscribe button. Get notified every time we upload a video. I'm Son.
And I'm Father. Rock on.